Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the White Sox and the 51s. Michael Reed, a native of Minnesota, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Now batting, Adam Wilburn. He will lead this one off today.
Wilburn.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Unable to find the zone with the slider. 64 degrees our temperature here at first pitch this afternoon. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And now pitch on the way. Line drive to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with a runner in scoring position one batter into the game.
In now, Timmy Fitzgerald, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. The average coming in, 257. 4 home runs and 15 RBIs. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Reed is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Wilburn stands at second with no outs. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The next 3-2. Line toward the alley in left center, and that'll get down out there. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
To the plate now, Raleigh Toth. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Nobody out, runner on first. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Beard will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Sergio Robles.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Sergio Robles. First swings for him in this one, with a runner still at first and one gone. As a look, now the pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at one.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. Runner at first here, one man out. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with one strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Flares this one over toward first. Well, this is speared by the first baseman.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Lorenzo Diamond.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Lorenzo Diamond. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Now 1-0.
A ball and no strikes.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. That evens it up 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Here's a look over to first, but the runner's back easily. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The White Sox are out on top 1-0. Anthony Rounds, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, when you dive into the numbers with this guy, he's a pretty good strikeout pitcher, just under 9 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So I would expect him to punch out quite a few guys in this one here today.
Into the box now, Thomas Jordan. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Thomas Jordan.
Pitch on the way. Fellas, you look at these guys with a first-inning lead, by the way, as they take the field this afternoon. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
A dive, but it's off his glove. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single.
Batting second, the shortstop, Joel Morgan.
Into the box now, Joel Morgan, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first, and the runner back safely. A runner at first with no outs here. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Working for the punch-out and the offering. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Batting third.
Into the box, Brent Sanders. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. From the belt, kicks and deals. In there, now the throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Digging in, Sal Batista, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The first baseman, Sal Batista.
And the pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. In there, 1-1.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Count is 1-2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Standing in, Bruce Frost. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Lake making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. From the stretch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got a full count.
David Harvey, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit. He'll get it into second, and the throw will go to second as they get to force out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. It looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Digging in, David Harvey. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. From the stretch.
Hey!
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a move over to first, and the runner back. Runners on first with 1 down. Swings through it for strike number 2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Now at the plate, Junior Gonzalez.
Junior Gonzalez.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Chad Harden, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Harden.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Two and 0.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Up and out over the plate, but a cold strike. 2-1. Now the pitch. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
Swung on and missed 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate now, Sean Bird. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Bird, a native of Georgia. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Now the pitch.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Grounded to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Striding forward now is the DH, Chad Barnes. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball one, no strike. Ball two.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2 balls and a strike.
The count is 2-1.
2 out, nobody on. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Really bunched him up there, but he'll stay alive as he fights this one foul. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a line drive. Oh, and he misses it.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Stepping up to the plate, Brian Beard, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Harvey will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Adam Wilburn. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, that's inside.
Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there. Here's the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
So now to the plate, Timmy Fitzgerald standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. A base hit in his first trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Pitch on the way. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Bases are empty. One man out. In tight with the slider. 2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Now the pitch. Raleigh Toth is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a ground ball to third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Neptune is out in front, 1-0. Into the box now, Brian Greer. He went deep in the contest last night.
The catcher, Brian Greer.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
In his career, Greer is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. The 1-0 home. lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West.
The left fielder, John Bender.
Now at the plate, Sean Bender. First offering on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. One out, nobody on. One and one.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here's the payoff pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His fifth strikeout already, and there are two gone in the inning.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
At the plate, Thomas Jordan, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
2-0 count. The pitch is in there for strike one.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Now the 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bases are empty here with two men out. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball three.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Rounded softly down the line toward first. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Lifted in the air to center. Frost is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Sergio Robles.
Sergio Robles.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Now here it comes. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Ground ball right into the shift. Scooped up. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, designated hitter, Lorenzo Diamond.
Now in the box, Lorenzo Diamond. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. Sal Batista waits on deck. One out, nobody on. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Standing in now, Sal Batista, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Hit on the ground to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
The center fielder, Bruce Frost.
Stepping in now, Bruce Frost. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Frost, 28 years old. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. The 1-0 delivery. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a 2-run shot to left center. 4th home run for him on the season, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Into the box, David Harvey. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he takes a cold strike one. 2 out, nobody on. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. And he fouls this one off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Neptune is on top 3-0. Stepping in, Joel Morgan. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB. Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 5 on the year. As they get one back, it's 3-1 now.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
In now, Brent Sanders. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch.
Count 2-1.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Chad Harding.
Coming to the plate now, Chad Harding. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
A ball and no strikes. The 1-0.
2-0.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. That being very aggressive right now.
Three and 0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. And here's a slider that misses below the knees. It's ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Digging in to try it again, Sean Bird. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's set, and the pitch. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. To second for 1.
Now back, the designated hitter, Chad Barnes.
Next will be the designated hitter, Chad Barnes. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. It's a fastball taken high for a ball.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Hit softly down the line at first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. A payoff pitch one more time. Popped him up. Batista has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But not before they're able to at least get 1 back on the solo home run. We played 4. It's now a 3-1 ball game. A.J. McAlpin will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
A.J. McAlpin.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Junior Gonzalez.
Gonzalez.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And this is low. Ball 2. 2-1. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. sent on the ground out to second. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting, shortstop, Adam Wilburn.
Ready once again, Adam Wilburn, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. And the slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Skied into very shallow right. Jordan in a few steps as he takes it, 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Timmy Fitzgerald.
Digging in, Timmy Fitzgerald, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
Now the 1-0. He pulls this one into right. Jordan is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Standing in, Brian Beard. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Skied into straightaway right. Toth is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Brian Greer.
At the plate, Brian Greer. First offering on its way. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. The 2-1 is in there for strike number 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Sean Bender is on deck. 1 out, nobody on. Pitch is popped up. Fitzgerald moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Sean Bender.
Striding in once again, Sean Bender. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Raleigh Toth. He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the catcher, Sergio Robles.
Striding in, Sergio Robles. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And the pitch. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Beard is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, designated hitter, Lorenzo Diamond.
So digging in now, Lorenzo Diamond 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. From the stretch.
Pretty much an obligatory take that time.
Yeah, when the first 2 guys of the inning make first pitch outs, you really don't have much choice.
Now the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Thomas Jordan. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Jordan.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
The 0-1 delivery.
1-1.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's a fastball that misses. All even now, 2-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Aramis Sanchez takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Joel Morgan will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Pitch out, nothing doing.
No strike.
Two balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Barehanded for one. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Gotta love that out of a reliever, right? The first batter he faces, he gets to roll over into a double play. Pulled the right string that time, Skip.
In now, Brent Sanders. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball one, no strike.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the time run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
The 1-0 home.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
So now to the plate, Chad Harden, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Three and one, here it is. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. It bangs off the scoreboard, and it's gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 3-all ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
At the plate now, Sean Hurd. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Settling in now, Chad Barnes. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, this one's going to upset him for a little bit. You make the pitcher work the way he did right there, and that's the end result. That one sticks with you for a while.
And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike 1.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
The 0-1 pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Ready with the 2-2.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's now 5-3.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Dana Clark takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Dana Clark. Now batter, center fielder, Brian.
At the plate, Brian Beard, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he lays off for ball 1. One and 2 now. Here's the pitch. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Four runs here in this half inning. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Brian Greer would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
Stepping in now, Brian Greer, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a throw over, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. 7th inning coming up. The 51s are out in front 5-3. 7th inning ready to roll, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Sal Batista.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Ball 2 now. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Now here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the center fielder, Bruce.
Ready to take his hacks again, Bruce Frost, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
The 0-1 delivery. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Digging in once again, David Harvey. Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
That's ball.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
High and deep to right. A ball that's tarrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
At the plate, Brian Greer.
For the 51, the catcher, Brian Greer.
He's set and the pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Another 1-2 delivery. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Now batting, left fielder, Sean.
So stepping in, Sean Bender. First pitch on its way.
Ball in.
The 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Popped him up. Wilburn stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Thomas Jordan.
Stepping in, Thomas Jordan. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box now, Joel Morgan, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 home is a fastball looked at for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's ball 2.
Three and 1.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
2 out with a man at first. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, Brent Sanders. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
And he fouls this one off. 2 down, runners at first and second. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Bryce Black has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and set to go is the second baseman, Junior Gonzalez.
Junior Gonzalez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
In now, Adam Wilburn. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs. when you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
Dero, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Timmy Fitzgerald stands in as he looks at ball one here. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. There he goes. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But, hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Now a look and a throw back to second. And late reactions, and they got him. The 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Raleigh Todd, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. He's set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
Fouled off. Set. Here comes the 1-1. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he's back easily. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
In there, and it's full 3-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
So now to the plate, Sergio Robles fouled away. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he'll get back in safely. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Nashville is out in front here, 5-4. Curtis Sellers will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Chad Harden comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at that, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
0-1, here's the pitch. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff men on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Standing in now, Sean Bird, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. Count still full, 3-2. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Ready to take his hacks again, Chad Barnes, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. One out, one on in a 1-run game. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. He's running. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
Here now the 2-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. David Roberts comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, Lorenzo Diamond, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lorenzo Diamond.
Here comes the first pitch. The 1-0 home. Hard hit to first. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
At the plate now, Sal Batista, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Bruce Frost comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Way the 0-1 pitch. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batter.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Jesse Irvin will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. The 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And it's 1-2. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering, and it's fouled away. 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate, Junior Gonzalez batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He smacked a homer back in the 8th in this one. Ready with the 0-1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
The 2-1 pitch.
That's ball 3.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. The walk would be good here, too.
3-1, here it is. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Digging in and looking for more, Adam Wilburn, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And that's dead center for strike 1. With runners in scoring position this season, Wilburn is carrying around batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the big.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. 1 run is scored. Tag not in time. And here in the 9th, they have taken the lead.
Boy, not an easy thing to do, Dero, to score. You're down by 1 going into the 9th. Big base hit right there gives them the lead.
Yeah, these are the knocks you remember, Dan. Coming through for the team right here. Down 1 run. Huge base hit right there. Able to drive in a pair. And now they got to lock it down in the bottom half.
Chad Hardy takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Stepping in now, Timmy Fitzgerald, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. That's lifted the other way out to left. Bender will reach out with 1 hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So disaster strikes here in the 9th, as a late rally has certainly dampened the mood of these fans. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. Neptune leads it 6-5. Jesse Irvin will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Brandon Perkins comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Brian Beard. First offering on its way. To the left side, but it's well fouled. Here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Now the 2-1. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Ready for another shot now, Brian Greer. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there. And he misses with it, 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Sean Bender is on deck. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
So striding in, Sean Bender. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch.
Yep, that ball went out.
A ball and a strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Whoa, that's kicked out.
And a left-handed batter waiting on deck, though there's a good shot he might get pulled back. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled off. Payoff pitch one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Jordan.
To the plate now, Thomas Jordan, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Hit Weekly back to the mound. Throw on to first is in time to get him, and the White Sox make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. Neptune came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Curtis Sellers earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Brandon Perkins records the save, his 10th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. for the home team. 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 26 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.